what we have. Our own is the vote. Trump's own is the power he has. Our own is the vote. So if you like, abuse us. After abusing us, come and look for the vote. And we'll punish you with the vote. So don't bother about people.
So we can punish them with the votes. Interesting. He also said that those of you who are asking Tinubu to sack him, don't worry yourselves. The moment Tinubu have no use for him anymore, then he can sack him. But for now, he believes that it is still so useful to call you that your wish or your request won't likely be granted now. We are documenting this.
Don't bother about people who say, sack me. It doesn't lie in their mouth. If my appointer believes that I cannot offer anything again, he has a right. It's not that you should tell him. But I'm very proud that other people are proud, that Rivers people are proud. And we can tell Nigerians we have not disappointed them as far as it is concerned. I said yesterday in Port Harcourt, and I want people to know this clearly. If you're not doing well, nobody will talk about you. Don't.
So he believes that he is doing very well in Abuja, and he actually promised to deliver Rivers and Abuja to Olu. Don't forget that, because Wike also believes that his power and his leverage also covers Abuja. Therefore, it will determine who is going to become what in Abuja, starting with the local government elections, which I think is going to take place anytime soon. Then he also used the occasion again to remind everyone that he is not Igbo and he has no problems with the Igbos, except for the Ohaneze Ndi Igbo's president or leader, who is on the side of Fubara. So, Wike.
But I'll not end this speech by not making one statement that has to do with some people who call themselves, who are brought up in a very good family. People who can serve their ethnic group. I have good relationship with Igbo people, but I'm not an Ohaneze and Igbo. Listen to what I said. I have good relationship with Igbo people, but I'm not a member of Ohaneze. Wike and Fubara declared one of their sons personal non-grata. But I'm going to say that any Roman now open this summer. Why? The person believes that if he becomes the president of Ohaneze, buy this room to go to all the governors of the southeast to collect contracts. Everything is money, 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 money. Where are you going with this money? I do not know. So if you are declaring somebody to run for second term, you are not speaking on behalf of the Korean nationality. You will be speaking on behalf of Ohaneze. So nobody should begrudge you. Nobody should begrudge you. You are entitled to say so. We have this relationship with Igbos, we intermarry, we do everything. But that does not mean I will change my identity. It's not that. And you all know it. My Igbo brothers who are here, we have stayed, we have related with each other. I will not at this old age now go and claim what I'm not. I will do that. If you come from a good home, as they always claim, why would bragging of property? Why would bragging of property make you not to be a mother? Why would bragging of property make you not to be the only brother you have? For 3 years now, I was brought up when. You are brought up when to be a mother for 3 years. The people of 114.
So he spent 17 days in River State. Yeah, doing his thank you tour. So he's returned back to Abuja. But hang on, why is everybody not asking for Kolu? Kolu left Nigeria is after Christmas, Boxing Day, Abi. That's like how many days now? Kolu has been away for over 2 weeks. And he's stuck in France. He's been in France. Do you get what I mean? Anyway, he returned back to Abuja this evening. They are all big boys. They fly private jets. Yeah, they fly private jets. Once you're at that level, that's how they live. 17 days of just pure political, like, jives and jargons. So it's back to Abuja, and Abuja people would have to actually deal with him in the next few days before he's going to return back, because to him, they've already started politics. So Fubara that returned back to the country yesterday was at the church service today. I think they are doing a military something remembrance, right? And they reminded us that all this rant of Wike, they are the rants of a man in the dark who's got no idea what is about to hit him. And because of his own personality, he is not going to be going like barking like him.
When we were marking the New Year dinner, I said something that dogs bark when they don't understand. Now, see, I think a lot of you don't understand, and that's the reason why I don't shout, I don't complain. I know what I have. I know that I have what is supreme, and that is God. So, I want everyone to be relaxed. What is important is peace for this dear state. And we'll get it by the special name of God. So please, I don't put
nuisance lele. Nuisance lele.
And so that one going to talk like Mumu. No head, no tail. But he remained with the Wike's nemesis still. Whatever they have in stock. Ken Okonkwo, on the other hand, believes that Wike doesn't really forgive. Okay? And this is why if people have to actually deal with them, they should just kind of like get rid of them, all of them. And of course, he's promoting his own ADC too.
You see, what is happening in River State is symptomatic of what is happening in APC, the failed political party. I remember I told people that they will implode. A child that is born today will tell you that two captains cannot command a ship. Then you, the APC, you took Mike and made him 001 PDP in River State. And you went and took Fubara and made him 001 APC. And I've told Nigeria that PDP APC, they are two heads of a monster. That is the PDAPC, which Tinubu propounded during his campaign in the 2023 election. Now, he is now moving ahead, trying to unify PDP and APC. And that is what is going to implode the APC. Because you can't bring old wine and put in a new wine skin. What is happening in River State is that there is a godfather who is unforgiven and who will not forgive. And there is a godson that does not just want to be a slave. Are you talking about agreements he made in PDP in law? The only time you cannot litigate a case is when they are of the same parties, the same issues. Now, if Fubara made any agreement with you in PDP, and the APC took him and gave him new agreement, that your agreement with him can no longer stand because it's done with the same parties and with the same people. In any case, when you enter into a contract by coercion, by force, there was no consensus ad idem because one party was forced to agree to the terms. So whatever is their agreement, I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, the welfare and security of the River State people is my primary concern. They should stop using the resources and the power of River people against the River people. What they are doing, both Fubara and Mike, is not working well for the security and welfare of the Rivers people. If two of them cannot get their acts together, let two of them step aside so that the Rivers people can see and forge a new life. What is all this issue about using their own disagreement to destroy the security and welfare of Rivers people? I'm getting pissed off. Both Fubara, both Mike, let both of them step aside. If they cannot agree, that new people will come and become in charge of River State. I am not siding any of them. How can a godfather and a godson not agree? So they should stop using their quarrel because it's affecting the River people negatively. They can't get their acts together. Let two of them get away. If two of them cannot get away, whichever one that wins, let the person go. I don't have any business supporting any of them. The solution is very simple.
àmọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ gbé kalẹ̀ yìí ó dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tí ọpọlọ rẹ̀ yòrò tàbí ẹni tí Ọlọ́run fi síbi aláṣà àwọn ọpọlọ rẹ̀ bí ọpọlọ ikú ó jọ mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ tọpọlọ rẹ̀ ò tó nǹkan rárá tàbí ètò wà ń bẹ kó má tiẹ̀ wúlò mọ́ rárá.
So let the two of them step aside if they cannot agree. So if they agree, the Rivers people are the losers. If they don't agree, Rivers people are the losers. So yeah, if they can get rid of all of them, then maybe the Rivers people can, of course, see clearly. It's not wrong, but agreed. No, they shouldn't agree. Because this Safa is now preaching. They are among those, according to him, is one of those recruited for the Muslim tickets in 2023. And since he collected money, preached the Muslim tickets, things have not remained the same. Every policy of Tinubu is looking like it's targeted against the people. So right now, free of charge, this AFA is saying he's going to do it free of charge in campaigning against this call.
Wani yin shugaban kasa ne wannan? Kai polisin ka gaba ɗaya na azaba ne. Duk wani abu da za ka kawo sai dai ka kuntata mai 'yan Najeriya. Kuma ni a wannan matsalar shugaban kasar nan ko tsakanina da Allah bana ganin laifin shi. Ai Bahaushe yana cewa in ɓera da sata. Wai ina malaman da suka ce ai muslim. Yanzu wai idan zaɓe zo da wani fuska za ku kalli mutane wai. Da wata fuska za ku kalli mutane. Ni ɗin nan da nake muku magana na rantse da Allah ina da cikin wanda aka ɗauke mu je jaha a Najeriya. Mu je mu tallan muslim kuma wallahi mun je. Kuma da Allah to tsakani da Allah an ce maka musulmi da musulmi. A matsayinka da musulmi yau za ka kyamaci musulmi da musulmi. Tsakani da Allah za ka kyamaci musulmi da musulmi. Kuma da muka je mu ba wa'azi muke yi ba. Duk garin da muka sauka za mu ci a tara mana limaman juma'a, a tara mana 'yan agaji, a tara mana hakimai da dakatai, mu gaya musu manufa kyakkyawa da ake ta muslim. Aka ɗauke muka kewaya. In aka yi jiha biyu da kai sai aje ka a ɗauko wani. Har cewa muke da Allah ne su fita a fita da mu. So da akwai allowance. Wannan ina gaya muku har da Allah mun yi wannan abu. Kuma sun shugabanninmu sai suka yi shiru mu ƙananan suka tura mu.
Everybody will still speak in tongue. I remember, I think it was in 2020. It was more or less like about 5 years after APC took power and they've rigged Bokwari aid for second term. And I said, if you come to think of it, if you can flash back to 2015, when this change of a thing was all over the place, Baba, Nigeria Association of Witches and Wizards, they endorsed APC change. Prostitute Association of Nigeria, they endorsed APC. All funny kind of group of people, actually openly, I'm talking about placing advert in the national dailies to endorse APC. None of them saw that it was going to bring this much ruins upon them. Fast forward to 5 years later, majority of them are now like threatening. The witches and wizards, they don't get energy anymore. They beat you past everybody, Lara. The hunger that they faced in the last decade is undescribable. That's why I remember then I said, it is only the APC that came, deceived, and scammed Nigerians, the young, the old, educated, uneducated, the spiritualists, the Afars, the pastors, all these people, right? Including witches and wizards. There is no consequences, Coco. You know what I mean? So now you see this Afa doing Muslim tickets. Some of you have no idea the kind of preaching and the hostility that followed the 2023 elections in northern part of Nigeria. Even still, they couldn't really put the number to make Tinubu president without Mahmoud Yakubu. They were so hostile. They were telling people that if you are not going to vote for APC, you better don't even come out and vote at all. And most of these things are not actually covered. They told them, if you vote against this ticket, Muslim ticket, you are considered as enemy of Islam. And I'm not making this up. Ask those who are from the core north, mostly part of the middle belt as well. Ask them. There were people who there were communities who got ransacked and attacked to ensure that, because they believed that they were never going to vote for Muslim ticket. Due to the preachings of this kind of people. They paid them money. They mobilized so much money into different mosques in northern Nigeria. They were preaching hatred, violence in support of Tinubu and APC. Muslim ticket. It didn't take a year before majority of them started having what they call the buyer's remorse. They started regretting. Suddenly they started making videos, started complaining, telling us how they were deceived. Really? Were you? Eh? You're not.